Hey everyone, it's Moonkin FTW back with yet another video about RCT3 and welcome to my latest creation called Interstellar. And this one, well, like the other ones, is a little bit special because for this particular roller coaster, while it looks quite nice like this, this was made for one particular reason, which is bam, there we go. This one was particularly made to be a night coaster, which is something I haven't done in a very long time. So the focus is of course around tons of lighting, and it just, it took a lot of work to make this, all this whole build come to life, so to say, because there's a lot involved. And like the previous roller coaster designs, I will have a timestamp in the video description where you can go directly to the POV. However, if you're interested in the context of everything that came with building this ride, I think you'll appreciate the ride a bit more. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So this was made with the extended coaster, but it has the Stormrunner trains on it, which I think look much better than the B&M ones in certain situations. So I like these a bit more. And of course, the focus or the extra thing I did, besides all the standard things I do, like custom supports and everything like that, I also focused a lot around lighting. So when I open up my custom scenery tab, like right here, let me just close these so it's a bit more clear to see. I also have a few new sets of custom scenery that I'm using. For instance, this one, which I'm using for extra lighting. So I used this one, the Boston's MSL Circus Center expansion, as well as light set by Fiwi. And this allowed me to create a whole bunch of extra lights, but also in different colors. So you can see that there's some sections that are red, some sections are yellow, some sections are green, to really add to this vibe. And yeah, it took a lot of time because, despite this, besides all the regular work I do, so like all these custom supports that I make with Moby Steel Jungle, again, there was a lot of heavy focus around foliage. So you can see grass and bushes, and this part which I really like right here, which has rocks and, like, again, foliage, small bushes. There's a little garden right here, which is at the Cobra Roll. So there's a lot of detail that went into this. And of course, besides all of that, I needed to make sure that all the lighting was on point. So this set that I just pointed out, Boston's MSL Circus Center expansion, it allows you to create these really cool lighting. So here at this barrel roll, you can see I put a lot of lighting right here. Here's another example. So this is a airtime hill. You can see I have lighting following this entire track. Here we have the zero G roll. And again, you see the lighting kind of follows this track piece along. Of course, here we have kind of a bank curve. So again, there's lighting here and there's lighting there. So just a lot of focus around extra lighting for the best kind of experience possible, if you will. And of course, because I really wanted to make this as best or as good as possible, I also made kind of like a small park around this. So you're not just, there's not just lighting where the roller coaster is at, but of course around the roller coaster. So you have this very beautiful Ferris wheel, which looks amazing at night. I mean, this kind of backdrop, if you're riding the roller coaster, is really cool. All the paths have lighting on them. So of course, again, as always, I use custom pathing by Beastie's Path Mods. And of course, I use these lanterns as well, which is another custom set that I've used. Let me just really quickly look it up which one it is, because it's in this particular menu. There we go, Matt's lighting sets. So you're able to make some really cool lanterns with this one. So that is one I really used. So yeah, I used some flat rides, of course, to accommodate the roller coaster. Yeah, I got a merry-go-round, an Alarian, we got a spiral slide, we have a double sky wheel here, of course a giant Ferris wheel, a teacups ride, and of course another roller coaster, which is this wooden roller coaster right here. Now, here's an example of what is really cool about this particular lighting set. If you look close, you can see that this follows the track, the wooden track, perfectly. So what you're actually able to do, it's going to cost you a lot of time, but you're able to make those types of like Christmas lighting, whatever you call it, for the entirety of the track. So that is really cool, if you ask me. So yeah, that's mostly it when it comes to this design. It's kind of a compact launch coaster. It doesn't have multiple launches, it's just one, but it packs a huge punch, absolutely. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and ride this, now that I've kind of given you guys the context. So let me go ahead and I'm just gonna save this real quick, like so. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this in stop, and then we're gonna go ahead in test mode. So yeah, without further ado, this is Interstellar. I'll go ahead and comment while we're riding so you guys know what inversions we have. And here we go. Okay, here's the launch. Here we go into a giant sea serpent roll. And you can see the lighting, like the Ferris wheel and everything. It's a very nice backdrop. Into an overbank turn. You can see the Christmas lighting. Into a massive 0G roll. Overbank turn. Here comes the barrel roll. And again, you can see all the lighting there. It's really cool. And here we have another overbank turn into our Cobra roll. So here we go. There's that little mini garden I made. Bit of an airtime hill here. Into our 0G roll, which goes over the queue, which I think is really cool. Bank corner into a large corkscrew. Some red lighting there. And into a loose corkscrew. Into another bank turn. Into another medium 0G roll. And then into the final inversion, which is a large corkscrew. And then we make our way back to the station with one final small helix right here, which goes around some rocks and some foliage, some bushes. And there we go. One final little bunny hop into the final brake run. And yeah, that's it. So let me just go ahead and put this on free look so you guys can see a little bit more, because I absolutely love this design. It's like I said, it's the last time I've made a night coaster was way back in 2010. So it's been 14 years since I've dabbled into making one like this, but I absolutely love it. It took a long time because, you know, I'm not experienced at all with lighting. And it's a bit unfortunate that the trees, they stay very dark, even though there's like lots of lighting. That's a bit unfortunate, but still it looks really cool. And again, you know, there's a lot of detail that went into this. You can see foliage, you see tree stumps, you can see these small little bushes right there and there. So again, a lot of detail and a lot of time went into this roller coaster, but it just looks, I mean, this is just my humble opinion, of course. I'll let you guys decide, but I think it looks awesome. So yeah, that's my latest design, Interstellar. I hope you guys liked it. Next up, I think I have a few more ideas lined up, and you'll see that pretty soon. But yeah, I hope you guys like this design. I'll be back pretty soon, but until then, have yourself a wonderful day.